Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, welcome back.
So, as always, guys, we want to give you thanks. Thank you for your support on Patreon, Ko-Fi, just being part of this family. Every comment that you make, every time you share a video or a thumbs up, it does help the cause of, again, trying to make this ride a little bit smoother. So, on that note, Cindy, we have a couple of channelings to talk about, but this one is on turbulence and flow. And life certainly may be a little bit bumpy. We talked to our brother, Arwayne Steiger. Usually we go live with him Thursdays, typically at noon CST. He's attending some vigils and services for Charlie and Charlie Kirk again, and maybe we'll get together tomorrow, guys. It's a time of mourning for sure, and it's also a time of, unfortunately, rising anger, even hatred, and it's just such a bumpy ride that we are going through. How do you handle this? How do you handle this and keep your frequency high?
It's not easy, and this one came in this morning about actually 1:30. 1:30 is when this came in, and I do get it from the guides, the mothers, and there is a particular being that comes through, and her name is Grace, and I call her Grace because she came in one night and she was all the mothers were channeling through me at once, and it was pretty intense. And with all of that energy all at once, I named that energy Grace. So this is what Grace had to say this morning on channeling turbulence and flow. When life brings turbulence, remember first to breathe. Turbulence is not a punishment, but a signal. The waters shifting, currents realigning, energy showing you what is ready to be seen. Do not fight the waves. When you resist, you exhaust yourself. When you flow, you conserve energy and discover where the current is carrying you. Ask yourself these questions with honesty and compassion. Can I change this? Some storms are not yours to calm. Some winds are only passing through. Recognize what is truly within your hands and what is not. Is this within my power to correct? If yes, then take gentle, aligned action. If no, release it, for not every knot is yours to untie. Why am I allowing this chaos into my life? What within me is resonating with this turbulence? What belief, fear, or pattern draws it close? The outer storm often mirrors the inner one. You also want to ask, what is this turbulence teaching me? Every disruption carries wisdom. Sometimes it is showing you your strength. Sometimes it is reminding you to surrender. Where is the hidden opportunity in this? Chaos often clears the path for new creation. The breaking down is also the beginning of building up. And how can I return to my center right now? In every storm, the eye is still. Your center is always available through breath, presence, and remembering that you are held. And remember this, you always have a choice. You can pause, assess the situation, and decide not to be pulled in. Much of the time, the storm only enters you if you open the door. Stand at the threshold, observe, and know that not all turbulence requires your participation. Know this. Turbulence is temporary. Flow is eternal. The current of your soul is steady beneath the surface waves. Trust it, return to it, and you will not be lost. So this was helpful for me this morning. I hope this is helpful for others. You don't always have to participate. Sometimes things come and interrupt your life, but what I have learned is to not react quickly. You want to sit with this information. Don't react right away. The reaction is what tends to get us in trouble. So also keeping in mind, you want to kind of, before you say anything out of anger or heartache or heartbreak, you want to hush until your heart is healed. That is so very important. So many people speak through a broken heart, and that's understandable. This world is very, very difficult. But we want to keep quiet until our heart is healed, and then when we do speak about it, we are speaking with clarity, and we're in a neutral position. And that way we're not creating even more turbulence for ourselves. So it's about finding that pattern and asking yourself, okay, why does this keep happening? What's the pattern? How can I break it? And if I do break the pattern, what direction do I want to go in? We really have more control than we think. And there's ways to find your center again. If you don't want to deal with something, just go back to the middle and sit there in quiet and be present for a little while until you get further instruction. So this was really helpful for me this morning. I hope it was helpful for you guys.
Yeah, as always, we cannot directly control all the events happening all the time around us, but we can grasp our own emotions and stay calm, stay centered, stay cool, and keep your frequency high. Again, this is where a daily spiritual practice is just so key, so prime, and so needed in these times.
Source bless and namaste.
Namaste.